Shraddhanjali to N.R. Chandur. They are inseparables. Nageshwar Rao Chandur, N.R. Chandur, born at Ellore on 26 January 1970 and died on 11th January 2011. Mr. N.R. Chandur and Malti Chandur are well known as Mavaya and Malathakka. Mavaya and Malathakka came to Chennai in 1948, and it is also said their marriage was the first registered marriage after independence in that register office. Though a writer and a journalist, he started a job at the All India Radio for 6 months, and that made him think seriously not to work anywhere and started his journalist and writer's life once again. He was a freelancer journalist with conviction and commitment. He alone could boldly start his quarterly, Kathavedi and Mali as monthly, which was redesigned as Jagati. Incidentally, he edited all the journals till date. It was a Herculean task for a single man editorial board to design, write, print, publish and distribute for over 55 years without missing even one edition. The magazine became a household name, and many knew what was happening around Chennai through this and his magazine. He is a personification of patience, soft-spoken and smiling face. He had no grievances or complaints. He lived a life of rishi amidst us. One must observe and learn the work culture from him. He was a fine entrepreneur who started his small-scale industry, Jagati. He was the financier. He was the editor, reporter, writer, surveyor, printer for some time. The old machine is still there. I have seen the cover page being printed there. He worked with Durgabai Deshmukh in Andhra Mahila Sabha and helped her in all publications for some time. He has also been a frequent broadcaster of talks on cultural and topics of social relevance from the Akashvani studios of Madras. Today, he stands created and credited with about 30 volumes of original work and almost an equal number of translations. Chandur Nageshwar Rao, N.R. Chandur, with his brilliant display of flair in creative writing and translation of notable works in English into Telugu and vice versa, shot into the limelight as a potential writer with his short stories and mini novels published in various magazines when he was hardly 20. He wrote short stories till Malathakka came into picture. When she desired to write stories, he very gently and dignifiedly stepped aside and molded, sharpened and made the image Malti Chandur as she stands today. Seldom you will come across such a husband who becomes guru, mentor and also work as PRO to make slender wives to become bold women and show the path to many in the country. He is a true definition for very good husband. His knowledge of English literature, social awareness and most importantly, the way he conveys is superb. He had some behind-the-scenes critics who never dared to say before him anything. He wrote for his self-satisfaction, and in the whole game he also shared his thoughts, views and opinions with others. He was the main person behind Malati Garu, answering questions for over 50 years. He sent some lakhs of letters. He read and understood the pain, inquisitiveness, problems, and tried to help Akka answer them with his worldly understanding and knowledge. He stood very supportive to her in every walk of her life. Of course, he was also a very commanding and demanding husband, seldom known to others. What Akka speaks and acts or does, he stood next to her. He accompanied her everywhere. Till date, Akka did not go alone, except sometimes with good friends like us. To meetings and participating in functions, he was always with Akka. On 11th morning, 2011, we heard the grandchild, Mavaya is no more. How can we say he is no more? Shadow of Malati Chandur has gone. Who is really Malati Chandur? He or she? Everyone has a doubt. Many used to question us. Dear friends, they are one soul living in two souls. If she writes the story, he will edit and name it. If he reads the questions from fans, she will answer it or he will answer it. If she translates, he will check and send the articles to all the magazines. He brings offers and she will work on it and he will execute them. What's wrong helping each other? They lived like inseparables and they will live long. Chanduri is living and will live in the hearts of his friends and nieces. We may not hear him anymore through Jagati, but we can feel and understand him. We can learn to live a happy and meaningful life, especially those who crossed 60 years. He is a role model for work culture, maintaining health, looking young, keep smiling, dressing up as you want, eating what is necessary, sleeping in time, maintaining dignity, being docile, unassuming, complaintless, attentive till last, keeping busy in his own way, expecting nothing from others, being calculative for peaceful life, taking care of people who are around, living with the times, having faith in self and worships his work, a rational who respects others' faith, doing what his conscience says, high thinking and simple living, keeping away from unwanted gossip, real rishi and yogi who could use his lips and mouth very scientifically and meaningfully, means not eating or talking unnecessary things. We salute the great man and pray for his soul and request him to bless all of us. We don't want to mourn for him. He lived a fruitful life and also left with dignity and no suffering. We want to remember him. Please remember him on every 26th January when we got Republic. We also got before that a great soul who always worked and became an example for living. N.R. Chandur, a story and novel creator of 30 books, a writer of 30 books, an author of 30 books, a translator of 30 English books, a journalist of 700 journals, an advisor for 50 years through pen, and an editor with difference for over 75 years, a greatest feat any writer can claim.